Today, I want to share 4 things that you can actually do to boost sales during slow periods in your business and how you can actually use it to your advantage in ways that you probably never thought about. Hi, I'm Jody Ann Rowe, founder of the Event Certificate, and I work with event planners and wedding planners to help them book more leads online. If you're struggling to market your business online, you definitely want to reach out, drop a comment below, or connect with me through my website, eventcertificate.com. So here's the thing, the pandemic hit the event and wedding industry hard. This is one of the roughest years, especially for event planners and wedding planners, because a lot of in-person events were either canceled or you had to ridiculously downsize. Of course, this meant there were less bookings, less potential clients, and less sales. Now, here's the thing. During these slow periods, you can get discouraged. You can start to feel like maybe it's time to close the business, or maybe this was not the area for you. And I've had so many planners reach out to say, I'm just in this period where I don't even know what to do. What do you recommend? And this is why I wanted to share my 4 tips to help you today. So my first tip is I actually want you to take this slow time and look at your analytics. Usually when our business is busy and we're on the go, we're moving, we're booking clients, we're planning events, so many things are going on, you're not often diving deep into your analytics and your data. So I want you to take the time to do this. So here's the things I want you to look at. Go to your Google Analytics, look at your website traffic, look at where majority of the traffic for your website came from over the past 2 years. And if you're actually on those platforms right now marketing, maybe you notice that most of your traffic was coming from Instagram, but for the last 1.5 years, you haven't been spending a ton of time on Instagram. This is a time where you want to actually then look at what you can put in place going forward so that you can have a good Instagram strategy to bring more traffic and leads like you did before. Or maybe you go to your insights and you realize that there's a traffic that's been coming to your website from a particular site that you didn't even realize. Then that's an opportunity that you have that's untapped. Now, I'm all about data and numbers because they influence so much of how I actually change and plan things in my business. A lot of my content will depend on my analytics. So maybe I notice one of the things is that on YouTube, for example, a certain video has a lot more views for me than others. Then I know that type of content is that what my community is struggling with the most, and I try to create more of that. You need to know that for your business, and your slow periods is a good time to look at, analyze, and review and make decisions on those things. So look at your social media, look at your website traffic, look at all the data and analytics in your business, and also you might have data that needs to be updated. I don't know about you, but I have a lot of data that I use whenever I'm doing any partnerships. So if I'm reaching out to different brands or different brands are reaching out to me, they might be asking certain things such as how many followers do you have engaging on this, or how many traffic do you have coming from this? And they want to know that. I need to have those numbers ready. And if you don't, it's important to actually ensure that you do that update. Now, tip number 2 is to update your website. Yes, I know. It's a slow period and not a lot of people might be coming to your website at this time, but that's the perfect time for you to actually do that update. Go to your website and look at all the things that's on there and if it actually still stands today. Are your packages the same? Have they changed during the pandemic? Do you need to update that? Look at your gallery. I don't know about you, but I find whenever I meet new clients that hire me and I go through their website, one of the things that a lot of them will have is they will have website galleries that haven't been updated for like 2-3 years. And when I look at them, I say, oh, this event looks great. When did you plan that? And it was 3 years ago? Nuh-uh. You actually need to add more recent images. So look at your website, look at your gallery, look at your packages and see if these need to be updated. Maybe you did events a year or 2 ago that you haven't added to the site as yet. Use that as a time to do this right now. The other thing, tip number 3, is that I want you to update your client experience. Yes, again, not a lot of clients are going through your process right now, but this also means this is the perfect time to test it out, to update it, and to make changes. So if you can, look at your client experience from beginning to end. From the minute a client reaches out to you to the time that you wrap up the event, what is that experience like? What are the touch points? What do they receive? What are your communications like? Do you have templates? Do you have a workflow? Do you have anything automated? Can you automate them? Look at that entire process. And one of the best ways I find to do this is to actually have someone outside of your business do this for you. So think about if you have a friend or just a family member and just ask them to go to your website and go through your process like they're thinking about hiring you. And I promise you, you'll get a ton of insights from this. It's one that I personally like to do for my clients, where I go to their website the minute they hire me and I go through the process like I'm about to hire them to see what's missing in their client experience. This is the perfect time to update that so that you can improve for when the busy periods come. And I know those busy periods, they're gonna come because the pandemic will end eventually. Now, tip number 4 is to actually create a unique offer for your clients. So think about where your clients are right now in this moment and what offers you can create to meet that. So maybe it's that they need custom unique bridal mask, and that's something that you can create and offer to them right now. Go ahead and do that. Maybe you want to start offering micro wedding packages. Go ahead and do that. Just think about something that you know they can enjoy right now within the pandemic, as opposed to what you're currently offering. Now, those are all my tips for ensuring that you can ramp up or at least take advantage of a slower period in your business. And if you have any questions, just drop the comment below or reach out to me. You can also find me on Instagram at Event Certificate. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.